Hello. Hey, Scott. Hey, Chef. Hey, Greg. Hey, Bo. How y'all doing? Man, where's everybody? Only got 4 people on. All right, I'm going to give it a few minutes. Hopefully some more people will filter in. Fixing planes. Hey, somebody's got to fix them. Make sure they stay in the air. Very important work. Hey, John. Oh, man, that's fine. If you grab anything, you can pay after Wednesday. It's no big deal. Because we have ancients tonight, and I know how much you like those. Hey, Scrapping Hoarding. Welcome. So I had an interesting conversation with somebody today. Thought I'd share with you guys. It's one of the people that is still selling silver like really high. And their logic behind it, hey Joe, their logic behind it was, well, everybody knows that silver should be $40 an ounce. Which I got kind of a kick out of, because it's like, okay, well, how about, you know, we buy and sell silver based on what the price actually is, and not what we think it should be. So I don't know. I got a kick out of that. It's a weird logic people have sometimes. Like, I personally think silver should be higher priced than gold, because as I, you know, later in the conversation talking to the person I had mentioned, right, that speaking in geological terms, silver is a rarer metal on Earth than gold is. There is more gold on Earth than there is silver. So based on that, silver should be higher priced than gold. But you're not. Yeah, sometimes I think it'd be nice to be a millionaire, but other times I'm like, I don't know. That seems like a hassle. It's like winning the lottery. Pretty much everybody who's ever won the big jackpot on lottery, their life ended up worse for it than it was to begin with. Which is pretty bad. Yes, Hassel, yes, we'd like to try for a week. Oh, I'm not saying anything against it. And I was actually talking to Angela a couple days ago about that subject, and I think it basically comes, yeah, people come out of the woodwork. I think it basically comes down to, if you become rich the old-fashioned way, then as your wealth grows, you upgrade your life and you tend to be around people who are of your income. So by the time you get up to being a millionaire, you're surrounded by other millionaires, and you've learned how to handle the life of a millionaire. When you're somebody who is living at poverty level, and then now suddenly you have $100 million because you won the lottery, you don't know how to handle that life, and you're surrounded by people who now just want your money. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you gotta, if you do win the lottery, you gotta be smart about it. And the first thing that I would recommend to anybody if they win the lottery is, A, keep your name out of the media, because you do have that option. You can tell them not to release your name. And B, don't do the one lump sum. Do the payments, because that's going to last the rest of your life. You can have the life of a millionaire, they just won't give you the million to prove it. Oh, hey, so could I. All right, I'm going to get the beginning stuff out the way. All right, for anybody new, payments made via PayPal. Use cheapskatecoins@gmail.com. Using goods and services only, please, or using Cash App. You would use the same email, cheapskatecoins@gmail.com. If you use Cash App to make your payment, it's going to say Louis Gachera. You're in the right place. That's me. If you're new, you are allowed to get stuff tonight. You just have to make sure that you send us an email. Same email, cheapskatecoins@gmail.com. By the end of the night, that email has to have all of your shipping info, who you are, what channel you are, and what email you use for either PayPal or Cash App, and which payment method you're going to use, so that we can send you invoice and payment requests and all that fun stuff. That email has to be in by the end of the night, or you do not get anything. We never ship anything without payment, and we do hold packages if anybody wants your package held to maximize shipping. Also, being that it's, we're right on the cusp of Christmas, if you want your package held until after the holidays so you don't risk losing it, we can hold it for that reason as well. Just let us know, and make sure that you email us if you want your package held. If you say it in chat and we miss it, it may end up getting shipped. So make sure you email us and be like, hey, hold my package. That way we know for sure that we see it. Here is our PayPal. Here is our Facebook link to our Cheapskate Coins Facebook page. The lot list is on the page. It is the top post, so if you're on Facebook, you can go check that out and see what we've got going on tonight. Give you a chance to research what you need, all that fun stuff. We also have a mailing list. Again, cheapskatecoins@gmail.com. If you want to be on the mailing list, let us know. If you're on the mailing list, you get the lot list a few days before every sale. You also have the ability to pre-purchase items As soon as the email comes in, it is first come, first serve, just like our sales. So if you want something, don't wait. Jump on it and tell us you want it. Pre-purchase payments do have to be made by Sunday evening. So keep that in mind. Unless you make prior arrangements first, we understand there are people on fixed incomes. You know, paydays land differently for different people. So if you want something on pre-purchase but you can't make the payment by that Sunday night, just say, hey, I'd like these, but I get paid on this day. I can pay you on this day, and we'll make a note of it, and you're good. We are happy to work with people. You'd like to do $1 down, $1 a day? I think if you're going to do the payments, they should allow you to, like, set up your own payment schedule. So that way, like Scrapping Hoarding says, you know, you don't die still having them owing you $50 million, which I believe, however, if that happens, you can leave it in your will to another family member. So if you have, like, kids, you can have them end up getting your future payments, I think. All right, so real quick before we get going. So I told you guys last week that I was going to be doing either a video or a stream that's going to have a lot of announcements in it. And then, as happens so often, life got in the way of that. It's still coming, don't worry. So that's going to be happening either tomorrow or Wednesday. And it's going to have to do with just lots of different things. Different projects that are coming, changes that are coming. A big thing that's going to be happening. Big event that's going to be happening here soon. So keep an eye out for that. I'm probably just going to do it as a live stream just because it's easier than shooting a video. And then anybody who misses it can just watch the replay. So odds are it'll just be that format. It wasn't you. Of course it was. That's why you have a guilty conscience. Maybe it was. All right, let's get this thing going. All right, kicking off. Foreign currency, as always. So our first lot today is a mystery lot. This is a great lot for anybody who's ever wanted to get into foreign currency. This is a mystery lot of 50 world banknotes for $50. So $1 a note. And there are notes in this bundle that we would normally sell for $2, $3, $4 each. So these are not just nothing but slouch banknotes. A lot of them are uncirculated. Some of them aren't. Lots of countries. Be a good addition to anybody's world banknote collection, or excellent if anybody's looking to start a world banknote collection. Any takers? Oh, also, we still have 3 of the Banknote Albums, the deluxe Banknote Albums. Those are the ones that hold 300 banknotes. Those are $45 each. So if anybody needs one of those, let me know. We've got 3 left. We also have the Universal Airtights back in while I'm thinking of it. So if anybody needs Airtights, 10 of them for $5. I think we have like 15 bags of them. So if you need Airtights for your coins, they will hold. They're universal. They hold anything from a dime to a silver eagle. They have the sizing gaskets that come with them. Great for all of you that collect the world coins, because world coins come in so many various sizes, so you can arrange the gaskets just right to fit them. All right, last call on the mystery lot. All right, moving on. Why are you way over here? Move. Thank you. All right, individual banknotes now. We are kicking off. Give me my stack. There we go. With a 1944 Five Franc from France. This is one of those military World War II notes that were used on the Allied bases. I'm out of focus. Ooh, there we go. This is going for $3. 5 francs. Very cool piece for anybody who either collects world currency or likes to collect World War II memorabilia. And this one is going to Joe. Congrats, Joe. Next up, a 1943 1 Lira from Italy World War II banknote. And this one is like really, it's not uncirculated, but it is in really good shape. And again, this one's going for $3. You can see there it says Allied military currency. Series 1943. Yeah, Japan was one of the countries that produced them. Italy, Germany, France, a couple others. Any takers? $3. I've noticed the prices on these, and a lot of the venues are going up. A lot of places are starting to sell these for like $5, $6, $7 each. Going to Joe. But as long as we can keep getting them in bundles, we're going to keep doing them for like $3. Because anybody who's been with us for a while knows we always try and keep our prices as low as possible. Next up, also from Italy, is the 5 Lira. Allied military currency, World War II military banknote. Again, going for $3. Any takers? Going to Joe. Next up, now we're getting into the ones that we don't get all that often. The ones in the 5s we tend to get the most of. This is the 10 Lira. World War II military banknote. Again, $3. Going to Chef. Congrats, Chef. All right, this next one, I don't know if we've ever had one of these, actually. I know we really never see them. This is the 50 Lira. And this one's actually isn't the little square one. This one's a full-size note. Allied military currency. And again, $3. If we've ever had one of these before, I don't remember. Going to Bo. Congrats, Bo. Bo's like, holy crap, you have something I don't have. All right, next up, we've got some banknotes from Zambia. Kicking off 1985 Quattro Uncirculated, going for $2. Very nice art on these. Going to Honey family. Congrats, Honey. All right, and then the next one is the 1980 to 88 series 10 Quattro Uncirculated. Again, going for $2. We're going to be going basically through like a little denomination set. So started off with the 5, now we got the 10. Any takers at $2? So, honey, if you want to try pick up a Zambia denomination typeset, try and grab all these. And going to Honey. All right, and then following the 10, we've got... This one is a 3-year run. Yeah, 3-year run. 1989 through 91. This is the 20 Quattro Uncirculated. Again, $2. Yeah, these do look really cool. They have some very neat artwork on their banknotes, not like our boring stuff. So again, this design was for 3 years only, and this one is going to Honey. All right, and then we've got the 50. This one's from 1986. Uncirculated 50 Quattro. And again, $2. Break the chains. And going to Honey. All right, and then the final banknote for tonight. 1991 100 Quattro Uncirculated banknote. Going for $2. Oh, happy birthday, Scrappy. And go to honey. Closing out the set. All right, if anybody decides you want the 50 bundle, let me know. It shall be here. All right. So the 1 gram silver mini bars and the 1/20th Onza already sold in pre-sale. So we are on to... This is the last one of these that we have available. We got 10 of these in. 9 of them went right out the door. We have 1 left. So somebody jump on it before there is none. And these are the silver-plated Zodiac medallion that has all of your Zodiac symbols colorized. Awesome, awesome medallion. And this one's going to Joe. Grass Joe. Must have missed a lot this week. It's all good. It's in your email somewhere if you want to go find it. It's also on our Facebook. All right. And I think you're almost done paying off your Uber coin. Yeah, it can't. You have to make sure to tell your spam filter to allow it to go through, because we do send it out as a spam email to everybody on the mailing list. So you have to actually tell it to. All right, next up, a couple more things from the Zodiac world, I guess. This is a bronze medallion for Pisces. Beautiful proof finish. Beautiful artwork on it. If you know anybody who's a Pisces, they would love to, I'm sure, to get this as a gift. Little stocking stuffer Christmas gift. Any takers? This thing is gorgeous. And of course, it still has all of the on the back: Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, all the way around. So it has the entire Zodiac on the back. We also, in these, we also have Sagittarius. It's from the same Medallion series. So same beautiful reverse. Beautiful proof finish. If anybody wants both, I'll do both for 12. It gives you $1 off each one. Oh yeah, these things are very, very nice. And again, if you know anybody who is one of these, I'm sure they'd love to get it as a gift. Or if you have kids that are, have one of these signs. Or just need to have for a collection, for a medallion collection. And Chef is taking the deal. Says, all right, well, nobody else wants them. I'll grab them. Congrats, Chef. Next up. This is a replica of the Charles W. Elliott medallion. Originally made by J.P. Newman Incorporated of New York. Really nice high relief on this thing. So a neat piece for anybody who likes to collect medallions. And going to Joe. Congrats, Joe. And our final medallion for tonight. And the last one of these that we have. We had a bunch of these and they just blew out. This is one of those really big, hey Trent, Federal Reserve note medallions. This is in a 3x3, not a 2x2. This is a big medallion. And it is the $100 banknote, 1999 to present. Going for $5. This one is a biggin. Yeah, I was letting some air in. I forgot to close it. Any takers? This is the last one we've got. We had a bunch of these at one time, too. We had like 12 of them. Now we only have the one. It's nice and heavy. Make a good paperweight. All right, moving on. If anybody said you wanted to, let me know. We are now into coinage. All right, we're going to be kicking off coinage tonight with a few coins that are non-silver world coins. Kicking off is from 1988. Beautiful Jim B.U. $5 from Marshall Islands. Launch of the Space Shuttle Discovery. Going for $5. Anybody who's never seen one of these are the size of like our Morgan dollars and Ike dollars. That's the holder this is in. I have a brother that lives in the Marshall Islands. He's a research guy, works on like optics and robotics and stuff. Any takers? And a very cool piece for anybody who likes collecting the space memorabilia stuff. For the space program. And again, Christmas is coming up, so be a cool gift if you know anybody who likes collecting space program stuff. All right, moving on. Next up, we got an oldie. I should probably move this down so you can actually see it better.
Everything's sorted.
Thank you. This is 1856A. 5 centimes from France in VF. Going for $2. Focus. Here you go, 1856. Any takers at $2? Napoleon. Going to Trent. Congrats, Trent. All right, the Canadian trade dollar and large cent went in pre-sale. So that brings us to the 1930 10 wrap-in from Switzerland and EF. Going for $1.50. NGC list is $3, so you're gonna get for half of list. And going to Trent. Congrats, Trent. Next up is an 1897 British halfpenny Victoria, and it is AU Brown. NGC list on this is $25. We are doing it for $12. How often do you see these things looking like this? This thing is in beautiful shape. Any takers? Did I see your Marshall Island bin? I did not. Thank you for letting me know. I will put your name down in just a moment. All right, last call on this one. It's a beautiful coin, folks. Don't let it pass. All right, this one's going to Chef.
And Chef, you're in a flat rate box now.
Chef, you have upgraded to a flat rate box. Small, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, small flat rate box. Man, nobody wants that, huh? All right, moving on. And then the last of these, we've got this is actually a set. It is the Elizabeth II 8 coin specimen set. Uncirculated from Britain. Comes in a little box, little clamshell case. This is going for $5. Any takers? And go to Chef. Congrats, Chef. That'll fill out a little chunk of space in your new box. Hey, Cindy. All right. Foreign silver time. So we had a lot of Britain last week. We have a lot this week because we've gotten a lot of British silver in. But hopefully it'll be enough different foreign silver from last week that you guys will still want it. So we're going to be kicking off with British 3 pence. And we got some oldies to start it. So we're going to be kicking off with the 1881. Let me bring this down again. 1881 3 pence, 925 sterling silver in VG, going for $5. Focus. So these are the older years. You don't see all that often. 1881. Victorian era. Those are some carbon spots on there. Any takers? All right, moving on to the 1885 in good. Going again for $5. 925 sterling. Glare. Any takers? All right, moving on to 1887. This one is in a VF. Going for $6. That was a good price for that coin. Man, no love for the old Britain tonight, huh? This could be a long night then. All right, moving on to the 1889. This one's in a good. Going for $5.
Everybody's name is on the board that's supposed to be on the board. I realized that these two never got added.
Oh, okay. Any takers? All right, moving on. To the 1891. This one's in a VG going for $5. Man, nobody, huh? All right, moving on. To the 1892. This one again is a good and going for $5. Again, all these are 925 sterling silver. We do. We send out a list every week if you want to be on the mailing list. And then we've also got, I'll put the link again if you're on Facebook. Here's our Facebook page, and the list is on there. It's the top post. If you want to be on the mailing list, just shoot me an email and say, add me to the mailing list. Also, if you're on the mailing list, you get a chance to, as soon as you get the lot list every week, which is a few days before every sale, you get a chance to pre-purchase. So you can start buying stuff off the list right as soon as you get it. Thank you, Cindy. All right, moving on. Next up is an 1893 with the die chip in the 3 of the dates. It's in a good, going for 5. I'll show you that under the scope. So right there, closing off the top of the 3, that's a little die chip. So if you like collecting die chips, here's a die chip coin. If anybody doesn't know what a die chip is, that's when a little piece of the die chips off. So you just get a fill-in of metal when it stamps the coin, filling in that little hole. If it's anywhere inside the coin, it's called a die chip. When it happens on the edge, that's called a cud. You can also end up with a die crack starting on the edge and it'll like loop around. If you can see my pointer. But it's still, everything else is still there. That's called a retained cud. That's where the die is starting to break, but the piece hasn't actually snapped off yet. I'll just stick with the scope for these since they're small. Any takers? $5. All right, moving on. Cool. Next up, 1895. This one again is a good and going for $5. It's got some scratches on the back. I actually did not notice that before. A little bit of damage on the back. I'll do this one for $4 because it's got those scratches. I'll knock $1 off for that. So if anybody wants this one for $4. moving on. Let me change that on here real quick so I know for future reference. Scratches. Rivas. Change bin to 4. Alrighty. Next up, 1896. This was in a VF, going for 5. That one looks like it might actually have a die crack going from the 1 in the date all the way over to the edge of the 3. Any takers? And if nobody wants British coins tonight, this is going to be a long night. We have a lot of them on the list. All right, moving on. Next up is an 1897 in fine. This is a bit of a better date on these. And this one's going for 7. All right, moving on. Okay, the 1898 went in pre-sale, so we are up to the 1900. This one's in a good for $5. Anybody? All right, moving on. Oh, nope, that one's going to Chef. Congrats, Chef. All right, And the last one of the Victorian era. 1901 in VG for $4. $1902 is when it switched over to Edward. And go to Chef. Congrats and congrats. All right, for the remainder of these. There are 10 of them. So there are 10 of these left that from the Victorian era. If anybody wants all of them as a bundle, let's see. Let me do some math real quick. Okay, these would have been $53 individually. If you had bought them all individually. For a little Christmas deal for you guys, I'll do all 10 for $40. That makes them $4 each across the board. Chef, if you do the deal, I'll also drop your 1900 down to 4 from 5. So that means you'll get every single one of your 3 pences for $4. Any takers on the bundle? Oh, Chef says, yeah, I'll do that, sure. Congrats, sir. Oops.
Thank you.
All right, so change the 1900 to $4. Change the rest of these to $4. Alrighty. Still on 3 pences. That was just the Victorian era 3 pences. Next up is the Edward era. Which is 1902 to 1910. Getting all sorted real quick. All right. So the 1902 in VG for $5. Let me get back to the scope so you can see them better, because these are little. Edward the Seventh. All right, moving on to the 1903 in VG for $5. All right, moving on to the 1904. Again, VG for $5. It's actually pretty close to a fine on that one. Any takers? All right, moving on. To the 1905. This one's in a good, and again going for $5. All right, moving on to the 1907. This one's in a good. It does have a bend in it, however. Right there. So because of that, this one's only going for $4. You know, you guys are allowed to talk. All right, moving on to the 1908 This one is in a fine and going for 5. All right, moving on. To the 1909. This one's at a VG going for 5. All right, moving on. The last one of the Edward era is the 1910. So I'm in a VG, and again going for $5. All right, moving on. All right, I will do the same deal on these as I did with the Victorias. Little Christmas deal for you guys. If anybody wants all 7 of the Edwards, I will do it for $28. That makes it $4 each across the board again. So that saves you $6 right off the top as a bundle. Any takers? All right, moving on. If you decide you do want that, I will leave that offer open until the end of the stream. And we are now moving into the George the Olders, King George the Fifth. So we got 1911. Oop, let me switch the camera back. $19.11 in VG for $5. All right, moving on. To the 1912. This one's in a fine for $5. All right, moving on. To the 1913. This one's in a VG for $5. All right, moving on to the 1914. This one is a VF. And still $5. That was a good looking coin right there. This one was close to an EF. There's just a little bit too much wear for me to feel comfortable calling it an EF. In a couple of spots. That's kind of one of those coins that's borderline. All right, moving on. To the 1915. Hey, Aaron. How are you doing? All right, moving on. Tired but good. That's good. Next up, 1916 for $5. This one's in a VG. Oh, Aaron, since you missed it, all of the Edward years of the 3 pence are still available. It's 7 coins. It's the 1901, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I did as a bundle deal for $28 for all 7. It makes them $4 across the board. And that's still available, and I'm holding that deal till the end of the night. All right, moving on. Next up, 1917 in fine. It does have some damage though, so because of that, it's only $4. You see there, big old dings on the back of his head, one in his forehead. The 1.5 pence is still difficult to find. Yep. I know you're always asking. I've never seen one for sale. In the entire time I've been doing this, I have yet to ever see one for sale. Looks like a Kennedy. Except for the fact that it's Britain, George, and small. Alright, moving on. And the final year of the Georges and the last of the 3 pences. 1919. VG for $5. And I will do the same bundle deal on these as I did on the Edwards. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, again, there's 7 of these. So if anybody wants all 7 as a bundle. Oh, wait, no, there's 8 of these. So 8 of these, if anybody wants all 8 as a bundle, I'll do it for $32. That makes it $4 across the board. Yeah, I got your drift. Any takers? Tell you what, anybody wants all 15 of them, I'll do you one better since it's Christmas week. For tonight only, because it's Christmas week. If anybody wants all 15, I'll do it for $52.50. That makes it $3.50 each. You're getting them at our cost. Somebody take that deal. You're getting them for what we paid. Aaron says, I will take that deal. All right, give me a minute. I got to switch all these. Aaron beat you to it, Trent. All right. Angela kind of put you in the doghouse, but you'll take him. Talk about my Angela or your Angela? All right, let me switch cameras. Mine? How did mine put you in the doghouse? Oh.
Oh,
because you accidentally put on that, yeah, because you accidentally put on that first half of his payment.
Yeah.
So that put him in, he said it put him in the doghouse a little bit.
Sorry. I could have fixed it.
All right, next up, we are on to florins. Silver florins. Kicking off with the 1920. Apparently I'm on the wrong camera. Hey, there we go. 1920 florin in good. Going for $7. By the way, for anybody who's wondering, we do have stuff that's not Britain. We do have American stuff as well tonight. We just happened to get basically a good chunk of a British collection in. So we've been going through it over the last couple of weeks. Any takers at $7? 1920 florin. This one back during the day was like their version of our $50. It was the workhorse coin. Give me 1 second real quick. All right. Really surprised to see no crowns on the list. We don't get crowns in that often, other than the non-silvers. We have a ton of those of various different dates. But the silver crowns, we honestly don't get them all that often. Even the half crowns. This is the most half crowns we've had in at one time, I think, since we've been doing this. Next up is 1921. This one's in a good, again, going for $7.
I'll grab them.
But anytime I do get an opportunity to get crowns, the old silver crowns for a good price, I jump on it every time because I know a bunch of you guys are looking for them. Huh?
I cracked it.
Okay. All right, moving on. Yep, I know you're one of them. CM Silver's one of them. Ramon, a lot of the times, will do crowns. Next up, 1922. Again, this one's in a good for $7. And I know there's at least like one or two other people I'm not thinking of that will always jump on crowns if we have them, especially if it's a date they don't have. I think Silver Nitrate might be one of them. Yeah, they are a bit pricey, that's for sure. But, I mean, you know, if you compare them to, like, you know, year for year, our dollar coins, their price actually is not that bad. Considering you can still get crowns from the 1700s, you know, in decent shape for a couple $100. There's no US 1700s dollar for the couple of years we made them for the 1700s that you're going to get that. Even in like a VF, a flowing hair dollar is going to cost you like, God, probably $25,000. All right, moving on. To 1926. Again, this one's in a good, and again, it is going for $7. Yeah, there's definitely some half dollars that are definitely more than that, especially when you get down into like the barbers and some of like the seated liberties. It can definitely get up there. Cat bust for sure. I've seen cat busts. I've seen a few cat busts even in VF that went for like $500. Depending on like, you know, some of the dates and whatnot. And cat bust was the first half dollars there were, right? There wasn't anything before that for halves, was there? It's gonna be curious now. Oh no, there was a drape bust and a flowing hair half dollar. Okay. Yep. Did all the bills go? All the individual ones did. The $50 for 50 bills mystery lot is still available. All right, moving on. To 1935. This one is in a fine. Going for $7. 50% silver florin. We've had a couple of the cat bus halves that, I mean, they were in like, you know, AG, but I think we had a one time for like $80 and then one for like 120. But yeah, to get those prices, they have to be the more common years and they have to be about good. Yep, it is a mystery lot of 50 foreign banknotes for $50. A lot of them are uncirculated. There's some good notes in there. We made sure to put some good ones in there. A lot of different countries. So if you want it, it's still available. All right, moving on. Alrighty. Do the 1936. This one's an extremely fine. Going for $10. You do not see George the older florins this nice very often. I don't know why that was so hard to say. That is a good looking coin. Oh yeah, this thing's worth every bit of $10. It's like, I think this one's like half list as well. That's usually what I try and put them at. Any takers? That is a gorgeous coin, folks. Come on. Man, nobody. All right, moving on. How about a 37 in EF? This was only $9. First year of the George the Younger. Well, apparently you didn't like him enough to buy an EF for $10. Hey, Hidden. This one's going to Aaron.
That's Aaron.
You don't think you've ever seen that reverse? Yeah, that's the George the Sixth reverse for the florins. Here's an even better one. $19.39. This one's an AU. Going for $12. Just that bit of wear on the right there on the cheek, the high point of the hair. Going for $12. And a different reverse than that previous one. Going to Aaron. Congrats, sir. Next up is 1940, going for $9. This one's in an EF. War paint. Certainly. This next one's going to blow some minds. All right, moving on. How about a 1941 BU? Check that out. BU Florin. Going for $20. That is a gorgeous coin. And this one's going to Scrap and Hoarding. Scrapping, make sure you send me an email before the end of the night. It needs to have all of your shipping info, who you are, what channel you are, and what email you use for PayPal or Cash App, and which one you want us to do your payment through. If we don't get that by the end of the night, you do not get that coin. Scrapping hoarding. Next up. $1942. This one's in a VF, going for $7. Starting to get that dark toning going on. moving on. Got another BU. This one's the 1944. Gorgeous BU going for 25. Check that out. I do have some wiggle room on this particular coin if anybody wants to make an offer, but I'd like to try and get 25 out of it. Any takers? Oh, heck yeah, it is. It's a gorgeous coin. This thing is a luster bomb. You're late to your own stream. The beauty of it being yours. You're always on time. It's everybody else that's early. All right, moving on. To the 1945 in AU. This one's going for 12. This one's got all the luster of a BU, but there is a little bit of wear on it, so it is an AU, but it's a gorgeous AU. By now, you're actually making dinner and it ended up disappearing. Wife got home late. Okay. That is a gorgeous coin for 12 bucks, folks. This is as close as you can get to BU without actually being a BU. And this one's going to scrapping. All right, and the last of the Florins. And thanks for coming in. 1946 AU. Again, 12 bucks. After I get your email, I'll send out your invoice tonight. You'll have $4.50 shipping for your package.
And if you want us to hold it, we can.
Yeah, and we do hold packages. If you want to maximize your shipping, just let us know. Any takers? 12 bucks. Another gorgeous AU. Yeah, we got some good ones tonight. We got a Tetris rock 'em. It's not very often we have those available. All right, last call on this one. Got a Sasanian Kings. It's been a while since I've had a Sasanian Kings to offer. As far as I know, I'm still the only person on YouTube really that sells foreigns. Or not foreigns, but ancients. I'm also, I believe, the biggest foreign silver seller on YouTube right now. Alright, moving on. If anybody decides you want any of those florins, let me know. Next up, half crowns. And all of these half crowns tonight are gorgeous coins, guys. And gals. Alright, the 37 went in pre-sale, so we are starting with the 38. $1938, half crown. And extremely fine for 12 bucks. I looked at this thing for a while trying to determine if I thought it was AU or EF because it does have a lot of luster. So this could very well be an AU. But anytime, if it takes me longer than 30 seconds to decide which is which, I just go with the lower. So I marked it as an EF, but this could very well be an AU. But I'm doing it for 12 bucks. Yeah, it is. It's definitely one of those that's borderline. And if you send it if you send it into grading, it would probably be one of those coins that it would just depend on what mood the grader's in and what kind of a day they were having. Like, I'm having a better day today than I was when I was going through all of these. So today it looks more like an AU. Last call on this one, 12 bucks. Either way, it is a heck of a good price for it. Yeah. That's where I was stuck at too. Which honestly, I think most people would prefer the 45. That way they're at the top end of EF instead of like the low end of AU. Collectors are fickle that way. All right, moving on. Honestly, surprised nobody wanted that one. I thought sure somebody would have grabbed that one. To the 1939. This one is definitely an AU. And going for 20 bucks. Just have a little bit of schmutz on there. Freezer trick might get that off. For those of you who know the freezer trick. That is a gorgeous coin, folks. And I do have some wiggle room on this one if anybody wants to make an offer, if that kind of gets you a little bit. Oh, yeah. I didn't even catch that. Wow. I am slipping tonight. Okay, so this is the 38. This was the $12 one. Thank you, Greg. I'm an idiot. So this is the $12 one. This is the EF. Oh, yeah, anything... Honestly, yeah, that would work. Anything that makes it, you know, the cold makes it compress or makes it shrink, but the metal goes faster than the stuff that's on it. Or Trent. See, I am an idiot. So this one is the AU, $20. This one is the EF, $12. Okay, there we go. And I now know which person Greg and Trent are. And Hidden says, "Nah, you're far from an idiot. Come here and I'll show you, idiot." So $20, $12. Any takers on either? But the biggest trick if you use any method of cold is you have to make sure it's in something that's airtight, because as it warms up, you don't want condensation inside of it to get on the coin. So you have to make sure you have it airtight. But if you can do it and you can keep it airtight, that is the one safe way to pop stuff off of coins when you get gunk on coins. Science. All right, moving on from both of those. I'm amazed nobody wanted either one of those. I don't normally half crowns never last for a second run. Next up, 1940. This one's in extremely fine. Let me make sure it's the right one. Nope, that's not the right one. Oh my God, what am I doing? Okay, that's the 38. I keep grabbing the wrong ones apparently. 37. Okay, this is the one that went in pre-sale. Why is this one even still sitting here? That's the 39. All right, if it's still around, yeah, go for it. There we go. There's the 40. Did we not put this one? This is the one that CM bought in pre-sale. Did we not grab his out? Let me make sure none of his other ones are in here real quick. Give me a second, guys. Okay, 41, 42, 43, 45. Okay, yeah, it was just that one that we missed, apparently. That one was supposed to be in CM's stuff. Alright, now I'm where I'm supposed to be. 1940 half crown. Extremely fine. 50% silver, $12. I just got all kerfuffled. Any takers? Used to tell new mechanics to look for this fluid called K9P. When I was at Job Corps doing the welding program, we used to tell the new welders to go that we needed them to go to the maintenance shop and get the wood welder, which was really fun until the maintenance crew actually built what they called a wood welder, which was basically like they built this long wooden contraption that had a big handle on it, and you put basically like a tube of caulking or like liquid nails or silicone sealant or whatever in it. And they gave them that too. They, yeah, here you go. So the first time they actually came back with a wood welder, that kind of took us by surprise. All right, moving on. Man, no love for half crowns tonight. It's a shame. What are we on? Next up, 1941 AU. Another gorgeous AU. Going for $12. Well, it's because kids these days can't look away from their cell phones long enough to have an imagination. Oh, I'm sure you would. I'd love to be able to keep them all, but I can't. I don't know if any of you guys are aware or not, but we do not, to my knowledge. Yeah, I don't think right now, we do not have a single foreign silver coin in our entire collection. We had to sell them all. Hey, Steeler Stagger. I haven't seen you around in a while. How have you been? Merry Christmas to you, too. So our silver coin collection is basically our inventory until you guys buy it. All right, moving on. Had a guy on a site looking for a hinge extender for installing a door. 30 minutes talking to my boss and my boss at the same time. We all just... Or the frame widener. Next up, 1942. This is a BU. Going for $20. No, wait, $30. This is a $30 beautiful BU half crown. Going for $30. Oh, I wouldn't limit yourself to only 80 and 90%. There's a lot of beautiful coins out there that are lower percentage. That's just my opinion, anyway. I always think it's a shame when people limit themselves to being a certain percentage. All right, moving on. To the 1943 in AU. This one's going for $20. This is definitely a higher end AU. Beautiful coin. Well, this is also a half crown, Aaron. The one you were looking at was a shilling. Or not a shilling, but a florin. Any takers? 20 bucks. All right, moving on. Last of the half crowns and the final coin of Britain. 1945 BU. 25 bucks. You got some coins, 12, 15. I've seen one. I think I saw one once that was like 5%. But it was like it was considered more of a billin coin. Billin, for anybody who doesn't know what a billin coin is, billin is when you have bronze and silver mixed together. So it creates an alloy called billin. And there are some billing coins out there that have percentages, silver percentages that are as low as like, I think 3 and 4%. All right, here's the part where you guys are going to hate me. Or love me, one of the two. Little Christmas deal for you guys. For tonight only. All 7 of them, of the half crowns, that includes the BUs. Yeah. 91 bucks. That drops every single one of them down to 13 bucks each. So those $25 BUs, the $20 AU, the $30 BU, all of them down to 13 bucks each. For tonight only. Steeler Sacker says, yes, please. Congrats, Steeler Sacker. I think it's been a while since we shaped. Hey, Captain Jigga. I think it's been a while, Steeler Sacker, since we shipped to you. Has anything on your shipping information changed? Captain Jigga, I've still got deals from tonight that nobody's taken. If you want to get in on some deals, give me a sec. Got to change all these real quick for Steeler Stagger. All right. We're going to take a quick break, guys. And then we will be back. Still to come, we've still got, for foreign silver, we've still got Austria, Switzerland. And then we'll be getting into, oh, and we have a Portugal. And then we'll be getting into the awesome ancients. Hey, Ramon. Ramon, good thing you're here because you'll be able to see the ancients.
Yes.
These are pretty much all ancients that you do not have.
And hi, Roma.
And then, of course, we'll be getting into the American coins after that.
But take a quick 5-minute break.
I don't actually remember if I said this to everybody or not on the floor. I meant to do a deal. Did I give you guys a deal on the florins? I don't remember. Did I remember to tell you guys the deal on the florins? If I didn't, because now I'm wondering if I did or not.
I think you did.
But in case I didn't, on the florins, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 florins that didn't sell, including one of the BUs.
Couple AUs.
So what did I say, 10?
Yeah.
So the florins, for all the ones that didn't sell, that's the 1920, 21, 22, 26, 35, 36, 37, 39. Oh, wait, no, 37 and 39 sold. Sorry. Let me start over. The 1920, 21, 22, 26, 35, the 36 in EF, 30, or the 40 in EF, the 42 in VF, the 44 BU, and the 46 AU. If anybody wants all of those, because I don't think I remember to tell you guys. $60 if you take them all. That drops every single one of them across the board to $6 each, including the BU.
And the AU.
The BU by itself was on the list for $25.
And Aaron's spending that.
And Aaron said, "Well, yes, please." All right, let me get that done real quick then. Aaron, you're gonna end up at the doghouse with your wife again.
Right? I'll be all, well, I couldn't pass up all these good deals.
Did I get them all? Yeah, okay, I got them all in there. Got it. Yeah, considering you have your thing from last week too. Which is like
Unless
what?
he wants us to skip it since I accidentally did it.
No, he just wants to get it done.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break, and then we will be back with all the other goodies. Like I said, we still got more foreign silver, and then we got the ancients. We got a peace dollar, a Morgan, a seated half dime. Lots of cool, good stuff still to come. So don't leave. Stick it around. Call some friends. Tell them to come in.
Smoking lamp. What?
We're back. Hey, Bill. You didn't miss all of it. We're only at about the midway point. We're about to do lot 88. We're on Austria. Land of the longest consecutively running mint in the world. I think they're at like 830 years now that the Austrian mint has been consecutively running. All right. $1961 5 shilling. 64% silver, extremely fine. Going for $10. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting to the ancients. There are some really cool ones this week, including our showcase coin for tonight. Is one of the ancients. It's the tetradrachm. So hopefully somebody gives it a good home. All right, moving on to the 1966 5 shillings. This one is BU and going for $13. Camera is not going to do this thing justice at all. I can already tell. This coin is beautiful. Any takers? Gorgeous BU. Tell you what, I'll do another deal because it's the only 2 5 shillings that we have tonight. If anybody wants both, I'll do both of them for $16. Another little Christmas deal. That makes them $8 a piece. And Trent says, I will take that deal.
That's Trent.
All right. 10 shillings. Kicking off with the 1958s. This one is in VF, going for $6. Any takers? Oh, we have 3 of these available, by the way. Here's number 1. Here is number 2. And here is number 3. $6 a piece. Oh, wait. No, we have 5 available. A lot of these things available tonight. So there's the first 3. Here's number 4. Here is number 5. Tell you what, anybody wants all 5? I'll do all 5 for 20 bucks. That makes them $4 each. If you get all 5. And Trent is taking that deal. Congrats, Trent. Oops. All right, next up. $1966 AU. This one's going for 12. I know you guys love me during the holidays because I give you guys insane deals like that. All right, moving on. Next one, we've got 2 available. And it is the 1970. Both are BUs. And they're $18 a piece. There's number 1. Here is number 2. Any takers? 2 beautiful BUs. All right, moving on. Last one of Austria, 1972 BU. This one's got some album toning on it. Starting to make that dark toning thing going on. You can still see that luster going around. I'm going to do you guys another deal. All 3 BUs and the AU. I'll make it a good deal. $36. That drops them to $9 each. In AU and 3 BUs. That's almost 50% off. Somebody better jump on that. It would have been $66 altogether. Individually. And Trent's taking that deal. So you got 30 bucks off, Trent. Grats. All right. On to Switzerland. Kicking off Switzerland is the 1937B. 1 franc. 83.5% silver in VF for $5. There you go, Greg. It's over 80%. It is 83.5. And this one's going to Trent. Congrats, Next up, 1939B in VF. This one's going for $9. Or $7, sorry. $7 on this one. This one is a 2 franc. Going to Trent. Congrats, Trent. Next up, 1944B, 2 franc. VF, we're going for $7. And this is the last one of Switzerland. Any diggers? And going to Trent. Trent is clean sweeping all of the Switzerland. Congrats, sir. All right. We got 1 coin from Portugal tonight. And it is the 1948 5 pesetas. 65% silver, extremely fine. These are the ones that have that cool sailboat on the back. Or the front. I don't remember if that's the back or the front. Going for $5. And going to Trent.
Congrats,
Trent. And guess what time it is, guys? Joe, you were way late. Trent beat you by like a year. All right, I need the scope for the first one. Ancients time. I know a bunch of you have been waiting for these. So have I. Ramon, you don't have any of these. Let me just cover that right now. Nope, American is coming up after the Ancients. So we got five lots, and then we'll be into the American. All right. 480 to 450 BC, Mycia, Greece, Kaizikos, Silver Obal. Going for 70 bucks. And for ancients, this would be about a VF to an EF. And of course, the lion's head. The K on there for Kazikos. This is getting back to when we first started making coins as humans. This is one of the very first coins. Obverse, forepart of a boar left, tunny fish swimming upwards and behind. Reverse, head of a roaring lion left, retrograde K to the upper left, all within in Q square. Seer number is 3848, BMC Mycia is 15.35, 121. That's all the catalog codes for this thing. Any takers? 70 bucks. Beautiful ancient silver coin. There's got to be somebody out there that wants this. At the time this thing was made, we had only, as a human race, been making coins for about 200 years. That is a piece of history right there. Captain Jigga is thinking. Because I'm being nice for Christmas, I will let you know, Captain Jigga, I do have a little bit of wiggle room on this one. Because I just want to get this into somebody's collection that will really appreciate it. So I could go as low as like, I could do 60 on it would be the lowest I could go on this thing. How big is it? Hey, Flash, I haven't seen you in ages. Well, here's a penny. Here's that coin. That's how big it is. Have you been, Flash? I haven't seen you around in ages. Hope you're doing good. Yep, we are on to the ancients. This one is the 480 to 450 BC. It's a silver obol. A Kazikos from Mycia, Greece. Last call. Yeah, we're doing all right. Actually, Greg, it wasn't this one. The one that you got from me, if I remember correctly, it was not a Kaziko's O-Ball. It was a regular one. But I could be wrong. It could be exactly the same one. No, you don't, Ramon. You don't have any of these. All 5 of them that we have today, you do not have. And of course, this one does, like I said, come with, it gives you the SEER number, the BMC MySEA number. And this one's going to Ramon.
Congrats, Ramon.
All right, guys, showcase coin. Get ready to be wowed. It's all right. Pick up one of the other ones. You've already got the yes for the total amount, so just pick up one of the other ones. 180 to 67 BC Ionia. Ephesos Silver Cystophoric Tetradrachm, dated CY32 103/2 BC. Kleiner DCA number 325. This one is going for $150, folks. Hey, Zeke. Obverse is Sista Mystica with Serpent, all within Ivy Wreath. Reverse is a bow case with serpents, Bucranion above and to the left, AB date, and that, and torch to the right.
And Ramon says,
Okay, Captain Jigga, Ramon is letting you have the O-Ball. So, Captain Jigga, you are getting the O-Ball. And I will give it to you for the $60 price, since I said I could do it at that. So there you go, Captain Jigga. Any takers on this one? Nope, Ramon is binning this one. I had a feeling you'd want this one, Ramon. Tetradrachms are not common. All right. Next up, this thing, guys. This one is really cool. This is the first square ancient coin I've seen. $145 to $135 BC, Injo Greece, bronze Bactria. Sim number 5-7633. This one's going for $35. How cool is that, guys? Come on. That is crazy cool.
And it's a pretty thick coin.
Yeah, this has got some girth to it.
And Captain
Going to Captain Jigga. Grass, Captain Jigga. Next up, this has been at least 2 years since I've been able to offer one of these. You were too slow, Aaron.
He realized that. And sick regrets.
This is 579 to 590 AD, Sasanian Kings, Silver Durham. Going for $40.
And Aaron.
Going to Aaron. Congrats, Aaron. Aaron beat you, Ramon.
And be careful with this coin because it can bend very easily.
Yeah, that's a thin wafer coin.
Then.
All right, last of the ancients, and this one I am so happy I was able to get. I have been trying to score one of these for years. Finally got one. First time I've ever had one. 1216 to 1272. King Henry III silver penny from England. This one is going for $80. How many of you guys knew that England used to make their pennies out of silver?
I didn't.
First one of these I have ever been able to get. Captain Jigga did.
I didn't.
He knows what's up. $80, guys. Been looking for a King Henry VIII? I'll keep an eye out. This one's a Henry III. Anybody? $80.
Please give it a nice home.
We sold 4 out of 5. Let's make it a clean sweep.
Bobo?
I could go 75.
At the low end.
Oh, Ramon's grabbing it. It's gone. Congrats, Ramon. Yeah, but you got that Bactria, so you're good to go, man. That thing was a cool as hell coin. All right, American coinage. All right, the 2 rolls are already sold. Those went in pre-sale. So we are kicking off American coinage with the seated half dime. Oh, Ramon's letting Greg have it. So Greg is getting... Which one was that? The silver penny. Yeah. And I did tell him I could do 75 on it, so Greg's getting a full 75. All right. $18.59, seated half dime. 90% silver in good and going to Greg. Greg just jumped right on that one. Congrats, Greg. All right. Get this camera back. All right, these next 3 items, I'm going to link all 3 at the same time. They are the Westward Journey full. We got the full set available today. Because you're getting all the coins. Whoops. Let's put that twice. Remove. You're getting all of the Denvers, all of the Phillies, and the proofs. In these sets. So the 04 and the 05 individually are $6 a piece. They do come with a certificate of authenticity from the mint. So there you go. Philly, Denver, and proof. Philly, Denver, and proof. Here's the 05s. Here's your Buffaloes, Philly, Denver, and proof. Philly, Denver, proof. Greg, which one are you betting on? Or do you want all of them? Because if you want all of them, I will give you a deal on all of them. And then 2006, Return to Monticello. Or Monticello, however you say the word. You want them all? All right. So I will give you $2 off for getting all of them. I will make the 2004 and 5 $5 a piece instead of 6. Grazie. Alrighty. Cindy, if you're still here. Oh, yep, you're still here. Cindy, avert your eyes. Or don't. It's up to you. 1891 Morgan dollar in AU. Oop, that's peace dollar. Wrong dollar. That dollar. Going for $60. And this one is going to Greg. Congrats, Greg. This one is about as close to a BU as you can get without it actually being a BU. So that is a high AU.
Congrats, Greg.
All right, and then, of course, you just saw it. We do have one piece dollar. It is the 1925 plain date in BU. Going for $55. Got a little bit of toning up on the top, but gorgeous, gorgeous coin. Bit less common of a date is the 25. Any takers at 55?
Greg.
Going to Greg.
Congrats, Greg.
All right, next up. We got a 2001 Denver Sacagawea dollar. Beautiful BU. Luster bomb. Going for $3. Somebody give this beauty a home. Gorgeous BU, only $3. Anybody? Greg's wife's not sitting as close as yours. All right, moving on to the final 4 lots. The entire set of Philadelphia 2021 American Innovation Dollars. First University. Chesapeake Bay Tunnel. In-home video game system. And Erie Canal. BUNIFC dollars. $4 individually. If anybody wants the full set, I'll do it for 12. That makes them $3 each. These are very cool. These should have been a lot more popular than what they were. A lot of people out there still don't even know that these are a thing. But these are really cool. This is a very neat series that they did. There's the gaming one. So, of course, that's a little depiction of the game Pong, because that was the very first game.
And Ramon says Ben.
Ramon, have you been in the set? Doing the $12 for all of them? Let me see real quick. They started in 2018. It's running it through 2032. Okay, Ramon is getting the whole set. All right.
Congrats, Ramon.
And yeah, it's $4 per year. No. 2018 had 2 of them. They had the Washington sign the first patent. Oh no, that was the only one for 2018. So 2018 just had 1. 2019 had Canon classifying the stars. And it had
Trustees, Gardens, Pose, A.
Yeah, the Trustees Garden. And then 2019 also had Edison light bulb and polio vaccine. So 2019 had 4.
2020.
2020, I believe, also had 4, and then 2021 had 4. And again, it's running through 2032, so it's going to be a very interesting and very cool set.
Says I have all. Alright. The only 4 things that we have left from the list.
Yeah, we have 4 items that didn't go, so come on, somebody grab them so we can say we sold out. Give us a happy Christmas by selling us out. We got the Sacagawea dollar.
That's $3.
2001 BU for $3. There's that one.
And Bo's spinning it.
Bo says, "I'll grab it. Why not?" And then we've got The 1897 half penny AU Brown NGC list, $25. We're doing it for 12. Captain Jigga, this is up your alley. You like that old copper? It's not often you find it in an AU Brown. Going to Greg. Congrats, Greg.
And the last thing.
And then, no, second to last.
Oh.
Then we got the Medallion, Federal Reserve.
It's in a 3x3.
This is that big old one that's in a 3x3 flip. Federal Reserve banknote, $100. Since 2009. I'll do $4 on this if anybody wants it for 4. Oh, Zeke's grabbing it.
Grazie.
So I'll give it to Zeke for $4. I'll give him $1 off. And then the last thing is the mystery lot. 50 banknotes, $50. A lot of different countries. A lot of them are BUs. They're so hideous. They're cool.
You're welcome.
Lots of stuff in here. Here's some Egypt. Lots of cool stuff.
You want to split it? I've been doing my albums for a month. I wasn't too very...
How about this for tonight only? $40. I'll do it for 40. That's less than $1 a piece. Going to Aaron.
Congrats, Aaron.
Yay, we sold out. Congrats to everybody. Will do, Captain Jigga. Captain Jigga said hold his package.
Okay. I'll put his name on the list.
All right. I let everybody know this in the beginning, and I want to reiterate it. Either tomorrow or Wednesday, I will do the announcement thing that I said last week, because life got in the way and I never got around to it. But we do have a bunch of announcements coming, so I'm going to do that either tomorrow or Wednesday, probably just as a stream.
Joe wants to know what else we have.
I also let everybody know that we still have 3 of the Banknote albums. They're the ones that hold 300 banknotes, the deluxe albums. Those are $45 each if anybody needs one.
We still have the...
And the airtights, we've got like 15 bags of the universal airtights. Those are 10 for $5 as always. So if anybody needs airtights, just let me know how many you need.
We have that for $9.
Oh yeah, this was supposed to be on the list, and apparently I forgot to put it on, so it didn't make it in the show. But it's 1917 1 franc from France in extremely fine for $9.
And it's 83.5% silver.
So if anybody wants that, it's $9. We realized that when we were setting up, it was like, wait, that never went on the list. All right, well, whatever, throw it aside. Anybody want it?
And Greg.
Greg wants it. All right, let me add that to the bottom. Does anybody need airtights or albums?
1917. Yeah. 9.
Ooh, not 98, 9. What was the code?
B over FI.
Okay, Greg.
What?
He said he'll probably pay half this week and half next week.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just split it.
Yeah, Bo, we'll ship you this week. Put Bo on a shipping list. All right.
Remember, guys, if you guys get anything shipped this week, remember that it's Christmas. So you got to watch your packages like a hawk.
Yeah, that's how Greg hides his total from his wife. He has to split it up over 2 weeks. And double nickels would also like to be shipped this week. Keep in mind, guys, it is still the holidays. So watch these packages as soon as you get that email from USPS. Because every time we do it, we have the post office send emails out to all of you. Watch that tracking and watch these things like a hawk. Make sure you get your packages. Because I don't want to be finding out people lost their packages because of Christmas time.
Everyone have a great week and have a Merry Christmas.
I'll show you guys one real quick that's been kicking my butt. Because, I mean, you guys know I'm usually really good at these. But I've been working I've already got a number of hours invested in this coin to try and get it translated out.
It's been months.
No, it hasn't been months. It's been like weeks. It's a Chinese cash coin. And it's one of the rare ones we've gotten that's in really, really good shape. But I'm trying to track down which one it is. And so far, I've been unsuccessful. So, working on that. Oh, I got a banknote, too, if anybody wants it. This, I've been trying to work on for months, and I have still yet to freaking identify this damn thing.
I know it's a 500 something.
I have no idea what this is. I have not been able to identify this stupid banknote. We have both been trying for months. I'll do that, Greg. I'll send you a picture of that coin. The only thing I know is I know that the characters are Thailand.
Okay, Aaron wants to know how much.
On a blind, I don't know, like $3. It is uncirculated. Here's the other side. It's a 500 something. I'm assuming it's going to be a 500 baht because it is the characters are Thailand.
Like
Jovi beat you to it. Sorry, Hidden. Joe, if you figure out what this is, let me know. Because This thing has kicked my butt. Mystery. Thailand banknote. Question mark, question mark, question mark. $3 to Joe.
Will do.
And Greg, yeah, I'll send you pictures of the cash coin to see if you can't help me figure out which one this is. Because this has also been kicking my butt. And yeah, it's almost all of the cash coins that I have sold to you guys over the years have all been from the Quinn Dynasty.
This is not.
This one is not Quinn Dynasty. Because it does not have the Quinn Dynasty symbol on it that a Quinn Dynasty coin is supposed to have. Do I have modern Canadian 50-cent coins?
I don't believe so. I don't know.
Do you have, like, specific years you need? So those are just some things that I've been working on for a while trying to figure out. But now I don't have to worry about the bill. I have some random stuff sitting over here on my desk. Maybe not today. I'm sure we probably do have some around here somewhere. But I mean, if you want to like email me a list of what you need or something, we'll figure it out. The random stuff. See, I've got an 1862 2-cent from France sitting over here. That's a Phoenix Zoo token. I think that's supposed to be a manta ray on it. Yeah, with a manta ray on it. A car wash token with an old Ford on it. Let's see, what's this? This is 1854 Denver, or not Denver, B, 1854 B, 5 centimes from France. So yeah, some random. I always have random stuff sitting on here. The Chinese cash coin, of course. A little stack of foreign silver. That'll be in probably next week's. Yeah, there's one from Japan, a couple from Germany, USA, Philippines, and Australia. How much for the zoo token? $1. I'll give you both those tokens for $1. I'll give you the zoo one and the car wash one. Two tokens for $1 to Joe.
Congrats, Joe.
Let me dig them out again. Alien coins are gone. Ramon bought them. Oh, Ramon, did you want to see them? You guys didn't get to see these. These were on the list, but Ramon bought them. I know you guys are familiar with the old Hobo nickels for Buffalo nickels. These are Hobo nickels. Done as aliens and craziness. These things are awesome.
Oh, it's not in this bag. It was in the other bag that I put in his
See, other randomness I've got sitting here. I've got these sitting here. Just, I don't know. These have been sitting on my desk for like 6 months. I just haven't done anything with them. Hey, CM. These are all the 73s, Denver, and then the Philly and the San Fran. Weirdness that's been on my desk for months.
Where's the third one?
Yeah, check these things out, guys. So again, these are already sold. Ramon bought these.
You can't bend them.
You want the 73 pennies? I'll sell them to you. They're still sealed in their little mint thingies. I'll give them to you for like $2. Check that out, guys. 1937 Denver Alien Hobo nickel.
That is what you are getting, Ramon. Well, one of them.
And the buffalo got turned into a skeletal dinosaur looking thing. That is freaking cool. And then in 37 Denver. But this one got turned into ET. So that's freaking cool. And then the last one. They left, on this one, it's still just the buffalo. It's the 37 San Francisco. And alien head. Yeah, it's insane. They do it with engravers now. Before, it used to be somebody with just a tiny little, like a chisel would do it. And now they use engravers. But yeah, that's freaking cool. Sure, you want those pennies? Okay. I'll give you those pennies, Zeke. So, Zeke, you're getting these for $2. 1973 PD and S pennies. $2. To Zeke. So yeah, those are neat. All right, anything else for anybody else before we get out of here? Oh, we do have, I'll get more involved in this announcement next when I do the announcements, either tomorrow or Wednesday. But we do have a consignment sale coming up next week. It's going to be the 30th, Thursday the 30th. We've already got a bunch of the stuff for it. The guy's bringing more stuff tomorrow. More aliens. I'll see if I can get more. I will definitely see if I can get more. Oh, Joe, do you want to see yours? Am I going to start seeing the hobo nickels more often? I'll keep an eye out, man. Like I said, if I can get more of them, I will. For sure. Do you want to see your two skeletal medallions, Joe, that you got? Yeah, cool. Let me grab them real quick. These I might be able to get more of, too, if anybody's interested. They do take a while for us to get them here, but if anybody's interested in us getting more of these, let me know. So these are silver-plated medallions. And it's done as kind of a mock-up of an 1890 Morgan dollar, Carson City. Shipping on your two agents. Is that all you got? Captain Jigga?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be 450, Captain Jigga. So it is, again, not a real Morgan. It's a replica. It's just a medallion. It's silver plated. Yeah, Captain Jigga. You just have the 450 shipping. But that is a really cool design. Again, if anybody else wants one of these, I'll see if I can get more. And then here's the other one. Again, done as a mock-up of a Morgan, silver plated. And that's the Skeletal Indian head. 1921. But these are medallions, so these are mass produced. So if anybody wants some of these, I can definitely get more. They're really cool. That's why I grabbed them, because I was like, oh, that is neat. But yeah, I'll see if I can't get more of all of that. For sure.
It's just going to take us a bit to get it here.
And thanks for cleaning up my desk a little bit for me, guys. Getting rid of some of the weirdness that's been sitting here. Yeah, Captain Jigga, that's fine, man. You can do that.
What?
You wanted to know if you can just send it friends and family.
Yeah.
So that'll be 60 plus 35, 95. So it'll be 99.50, Captain Jigga. Will be your total. If you want to send it friends and family. Cousin. Yeah, I'll be your cousin. Why not? What up, cuz?
Thank you guys so much.
You're more interesting than my family. I haven't heard from most of my family in 25 years. So, why not?
All right, give us a...
More weird the better. Hey, I'm always on the lookout for craziness.
Give us a couple to get all the invoices done.
Yeah, especially since we sold out. The whole list is gone. So it's going to take us some time to...
Go through it all.
Go through it all. Still hold the package up? All right. Will do, sir.
I will, because it's only 1.5 ounces, I believe.
All right, last call for everything.
We don't have anything.
Yeah, we do.
Wait, we have the banknotes and the...
We have all kinds of stuff still. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. Everybody have a great night. Thanks for being awesome.
Give us a few.
Spread word. Tell friends. Let's try and actually get us past 20 viewers. That'd be cool. I think that's only ever happened once. And it was when Silver Nitrate did a raid one night. I'd be stoked if we could ever get past 20 viewers on a regular basis. That'd be neat. But have a great night, guys.